Blessed day, students. Welcome to Arts Quarter 1, Lesson 3. Let me share this Bible verse. Philippians 4 verse 4 says, "Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice." So I hope you're going to enjoy this next lesson. So let's have a review. Classify these paintings or pictures, whether they belong to Impressionism arts or Expressionism arts. Are you ready? Let's start. Here is the first painting. Did you say Impressionism? That's right. This painting belongs to Impressionism, and it was painted by Vincent van Gogh. Here is the second painting. Did you say Expressionism? That's great, you got it again. This painting is under the Fauvism style, which uses bold, vibrant colors and visual distortion. And here is the last painting. Did you say Expressionism? Yes, it belongs to Expressionism under social realism. So the artists used this to protest against the injustices, inequalities, immorality, and ugliness of the human condition. Wow, that's great, guys! That means you understood our past lesson. So now, let's begin with our new lesson. Before we start, I want you to do this activity. So get a pen and a paper. I want you to draw a face using geometric shapes only. You have 2 minutes to do the activity. Okay, your time is up. So how was it, guys? Did you enjoy the activity? Congratulations, because you are considered an abstractionist artist. While Expressionism is emotional, Abstractionism is logical and rational. These art movements uses geometrical shapes, patterns, lines, angles, textures, and swirls of colors. There are two types of abstractionism. The first one is called representational abstractionism. It depicts still recognizable subjects. So let's take a look at this artwork made by Jorge Brock entitled Oval Still Life. So we can still see some objects like the violin, doors, and some other stuffs. The second one is called pure abstractionism, where no recognizable objects or subject can be seen. Let's take a look at Piet Mondrian's painting, which is entitled New York City. So as we can see, there is no recognizable object seen, but just lines and colors to represent his subject. There are four groups under abstractionism. The following styles are called Cubism, Futurism, Mechanical Style, and Non-Objectivism. Cubism came from the word cube, a three-dimensional geometric figure composed of strictly measured lines, planes, and angles. The most popular Cubist artist is Pablo Picasso. And here is an example of his painting entitled Girl Before a Mirror. Futurism. The movement known as Futurism began in Italy in the early 1900s. As the name implies, the Futurists created art for a fast-paced, machine-propelled age. The artists from this movement admired the motion, force, speed, and strength of mechanical forms. Their work depicted dynamic sensations of all these, as seen on the artwork of Gino Severini entitled Armored Train. Next is the mechanical style. As a result of the Futurist movement, what became known as the mechanical style emerged. So in this style, basic forms such as planes, cones, spheres, and cylinders all fit together precisely and neatly in their appointed places. Let's take a look at the artwork of Fernand Léger entitled The City. The last group is called non-objectivism. So from the word non-object, the artists from this movement did not use any figures. So I have shown this artwork a while ago. So this one is entitled New York City by Piet Mondrian. So Piet Mondrian just uses primary colors and lines to represent his subject. Another artwork example is entitled Autumn Rhythm by Jackson Pollock. So this artwork is called action painting because Pollock worked on huge canvases spread on the floor, splattering, squirting, and dribbling paint with seemingly no pre-planned pattern or design in mind. So this action painting is under the abstract expressionism. So si Pollock, ginagawa niya tong action painting na to sa harap ng mga tao. Kaya siya tinawag na action painting. And then tinawag din siyang abstract expressionism kasi from the word abstract, 'di ba? Pure expressionism siya, wala kang makikitang figure dun sa painting. And then expressionism kasi yung pinipaint nila, it depends on the painter's mind. Now from the emotional style of expressionism, logical and rational style of abstractionism, new crop of artists came on the scene using lighter treatment and flashes of humor, even irreverence in their artworks. I want you to look at this artwork for 5 seconds without blinking your eye and describe your experience. Did you experience an illusion of movement? You think that the artwork is moving, but in reality, it's just playing tricks in your eyes. Op art or optical art easy form of action painting, with the action taking place in the viewer's eyes. Lines, spaces, and colors were planned and positioned to give the illusion of movement. Another group is called pop art or popular art. So in popular art, artists use of commonplaces, trivial, or even nonsensical objects that pop artists enjoy. Artists seem to enjoy nonsense for its own sake and simply wanted to laugh at the world. An example of this is the artwork of Andy Warhol entitled 12 Cars, which is an art print. The last art style that we're going to talk about today is conceptual art. Look at this artwork made by Joseph Kosuth. How many chairs do you see? Malamang ang isasagot nyo 2 chair. Tama po? But the title says 1 and 3 chairs. So supposed to be mayroong 3 chair dyan. Ngayon, kung hindi nyo makita, nasaan yung isa? So mapapaisip ka, di ba? That is the characteristics of conceptual art. So when we say conceptual art, it is an art for which the idea or concept behind the work is more important than the finished art object. So balikan natin yung artwork and hanapin natin kung nasaan yung ikatlong chair. Okay, so ito yung isa, which is the physical chair or yung totoong chair. Yung pangalawa naman ay ito, which is the photo or yung picture ng chair. Yung pangatlo, makikita natin dun sa may wall, may nakasulat, tama? So, yung ikatlong chair, hindi natin makikita, but andyan po yung definition ng chair. So, nakuha mo ba? Congratulations! So, we have finished our lesson. So now, let's go to your favorite part. This is called quiz time. So get ready. Here are the questions. Classify the following painting if they are representational abstractionism or pure abstractionism. You are given 30 seconds to classify each painting. Here is painting number 1. Number 3. And here is number 4. And number 5. Number 6, 7, 8, and 9, what are the 4 art styles under abstractionism? You are given 2 minutes to answer this question. Please pause the video, set your timer, and please proceed to the next question after 2 minutes. Number 10, it is an art style that uses lines, spaces, and colors, planned and positioned to create an illusion of a movement. Is it A, pop art, B, op art, or C, conceptual art? Number 11, it made use of commonplace, trivial, or nonsensical object that artists enjoy. Is it A. Pop art, B. Op art, or C. Conceptual art? For number 13, which art style does this picture belongs to? Is it op art, pop art, or conceptual art? And for numbers 14 and 15, explain how the chairs are being presented in this picture. Ibig pong sabihin, paano nirepresent yung chair dito sa my picture. You are given 2 minutes to answer. Please pause the video again. Now exchange papers with your seatmate and let's check your answers. Here are the key answers. Para po sa numbers 14 and 15, your answer should be actual chair, photo of the chair, and definition of the chair. So if you get all of the answers, you have 2 points. But if you miss 1 or 2, you get only 1 point. Okay, so I hope madami kayong nakuha sa ating quiz. And that ends our lesson today. Thank you again and God bless.